Hi, I'm Mac McCarthy, and I help people with their breakups. And today I have another breakup story to share. And if you have a breakup story you want to share, please visit WriteMac, WRITEMAC.com. Send your story in, and I could possibly do a video just like this. If you like this video, throw me a like. If you got a comment to help this individual out, please put it down below. If you want to subscribe, punch that red button. So let's get right into it. Hey Mac, love your videos and the live streams. Thank you kindly. Keep showing up, as you say. Great statement. Seems simple, but actually it's at the core of everything. Keep showing up in your life. I broke up with my ex last week 5 days ago. Wow, that's fresh. That's a fresh wound, my friend. I thought it would be good to write this thing out and get some perspective of what happened. I'm 28 and she's 28. Well, we have no age gap there. Our birthdays are 2 weeks apart. We have been together 5 years and started dating in college. A lot of college breakups out there. You're not alone, my friend. She's a nurse and I'm an engineer. We make solid money and we were saving up for a big wedding, which she wanted much more than me. Ding, 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 ding. That's a big deal, my friend. That means that you value money in a different way. And if you're getting married, a big part of marriage is sharing finances and how you spend the money. I don't know how many marriages out there end because of finance issues or how you're spending the money, but it's a lot. So if this starts out this way, it's not just about the wedding. It's a little deeper about how you spend money and what you value in spending your money. A big wedding. So me personally, I'm with you. I wouldn't want to spend a ton of money on a wedding. I think it's a little bit of a waste of money unless you have a lot of money to spend. But to spend, 40 or 50 grand on a wedding and you could put that down on a house, that just doesn't seem reasonable to me. Anyone want to put it in the comments what they think? A big wedding, that is, which she wanted much more than me, a big wedding, that is. I wanted to marry her just in a more casual manner, and of course not spend $20,000 or 20K, right? It just seems like a waste of money to me. I mean, 20K to some people is not an expensive wedding. To me, it is. To me, yeah, I would be on board with having something a little bit more basic and cost efficient and use that money towards, building some kind of life, something that could pay us back, right, later on, like a house. So basically, we fought over the issue more than once until it eventually broke us. We had over 40,000 saved in the bank. It came time to start wedding planning, and proposed bills started adding up in my head. It got expensive quick, and we were just getting started. Well, there you go. You already smelled smoke on this fire early. You knew it was going to be a problem. And then when you start, weddings can be expensive depending on where you are in the world. But I think you can have a beautiful wedding and discount it. I'm sure you could go to someone's house. There's all kinds of things you can get creative about. Have a potluck for your wedding. I put my foot down and said we could use the money towards a condo. She called me cheap and I erupted. Well, that's just two different mindsets on a very, very important issue on marriage. A big part of getting married is sharing finances. Let's face it. That's a big reason people do get married long term, to have kids, raise a family, and financially be there for each other. So if you guys have different values on how to spend money at the beginning, that might be the beginning of the end. It was a 2-day fight. She involved her mother, who supported the big wedding and currently has a major credit card debt. Well, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, my friend. She involved her mother, who supported the big wedding and currently has a major credit card debt. The mom's a retail junkie. Shopping is her obsession. My fiance, or ex, isn't as bad. So you're already saying ex after 5 days. Good for you. But she has her moments. Bottom line is she can grow into being that way. And that's a bit scary. The retail junkies, as you say, are out there, man. And that's not someone you want to be married to. I don't think I'm being cheap. I think I'm being reasonable. My father, whose opinion I respect, agrees with me. Well, just because your father agrees with you doesn't mean it's going to change the fact that she doesn't agree with you or her mom doesn't agree. I think I could get her back, but simply agreeing to go all in on the wedding. But I think it's a bad way to start a marriage on such a major disagreement. Well, this is why it's good to write your story out, because I agree 100%. It might seem like a shallow thing to some outsiders, but this isn't just about the wedding. This is about how you spend money as a couple. And this problem's going to come up again and again, probably. Why can't she meet me halfway and at least look at where I'm coming from? That's a big one. Meeting you halfway, I say this a lot, is a big deal. We haven't spoken in a week. It hurts, but I'm pretty dug in on this. I feel like if I give in on this, what's next? Will she end up like her mom eventually? Well, it's certainly possible, and the odds are that she probably will, because a lot of people follow their parents' footsteps. But this particular situation, if you're dug in and you really don't want to use that 40 grand towards a wedding, because this is, like I said, this is deeper than just the wedding. This is about how you'll spend finances in the future. I don't think she's going to change her tune on this. So you got some big decisions to make. Thanks for your take in advance. I think 25 bucks for tailored advice like this is pretty reasonable. Thanks, bud. So on my site, yeah, 25 bucks for cutting the line and getting your story read. And I agree. I think it is. And you know what? And you know I watch my money buy this story. LOL. Well, thank you kindly for donating the $25 to read this story. But I would say definitely you're 100% correct. You're only a week in to breaking up with a fiance of 5 years. So there is a chance that you're going to give in a bit. But she does need to meet you halfway. You guys need to sit down and talk about this marriage thing. But if she's dug in to spend exorbitant amount of money and you let go of this, 2-3 years down the road, you could still be holding on to it, if you know what I mean. So this is one of those ongoing situations where I think after 2 or 3 weeks, you probably will come to the bargaining table. But if she doesn't, you got a real serious decision to make, because this is deeper than just the wedding. This is about how an individual spends their money that's your partner, and that makes a difference in the relationship. I think people will have something to say about that in the comments. So I hope that helps you. Please visit writemac.com if you have a breakup story you want to share, or if you'd like to book a live coaching session. Thank you for supporting the channel.